Hello, welcome to Mount St. Helena. This is Napa County's high point. It'll be my 5th summit of this mountain. It's about a 10-mile hike. Gosh, I don't even know what the elevation gain is. I can't remember. Check the description of the video. I'll have it in there. So, the beginning of this hike starts out in this beautiful forested area, and there's lots of switchbacks, as you can hear. Teeny bit of water running still. Whew, and some bugs. Not much water, but it is the end of May, so we'll take any water that we can at this point. Anyway, so after you get through this forested section, unfortunately, you pop out and you're on a fire road the rest of the way. So it's not the most scenic. However, it does offer up good views of the surrounding areas of Napa and Sonoma and Lake County. So if you haven't done this yet, ooh. Pretty. Anyways, if you haven't done this yet, I'll put it on the list. It's part of the Bay Area 6 Peaks, if you're into that. It's the furthest north peak you can do. But it's in my backyard. I see it when I drive to work every day. I can see it from work. It's a pretty prominent mountain in this area. Another bummer is it has a giant white antenna sitting on the summit. But there's some good spots to hang out, have lunch, take in the views. I've done 2 sunset summits, 1 sunrise summit. And the first time I hiked this was in a snowstorm, because it does snow here. Maybe once or twice a year you can get a couple dustings of snow. And then every once in a while you can get over a foot of snow up here. So, I'm doing it after work in the afternoon. It's 3:30. Trying to get it in before it gets too hot. This is a hike you do not want to do in the dead of summer. It gets hot. All right, well, here we go. Welcome to Mount St. Helena. Hope you enjoy. Little memorial for Robert Louis Stevenson. Okay, just under a mile. Pop out the forest and you hit the fire road. Whew, it's gonna be hot. So about 4 miles of this. So prepare for that. First views. Right there's Table Rock. There's a whole trail that goes under the Palisades, which are those Crazy rock formations out there. Drops you down over that hill into Calistoga. Highly recommend that as well. I normally do it one way. I park up here, hike down to Calistoga where we have another car, because coming back up would just be awful. But highly recommend that as well. Table Rock is totally worth checking out. It's that flat table of rock over there. The views from there are stunning. Not too shabby. It is going to be windy though. Helena is known for the wind, and it was already windy today down in the valleys, so I think the wind will be whipping up at the summit. So I apologize in advance for the wind noise. I might just put music over it because it's going to be windy, and I have no way to eliminate the wind sound in the microphone of the GoPro, so apologies. A local climbing destination for people who like to climb. See the chalk. On the final stretch here at the 4-mile mark. So as you can tell, we cut in the East Peak is right over there. You can go hike to it. I did it once and I'll never do it again. It just wasn't that exciting. So yeah, almost there. Got about a mile left. Gonna kind of wrap around here and swing back up. The summit's on the other side of this hill right here. And I'm at an hour and 45 minutes so far. Taking my time, taking pictures, but trudging along. 5 minutes. Okay, our first views of Lake County. There she is. Ah, yes, the infamous sign. There she is. Big old ugly white tower. Just gotta hook around over here and we'll be there. All right. Here we are. The official summit. Marker is up here somewhere. Always forget where it's at. It's up here somewhere. Here it is. Mendocino National Forest way out there, furthest ridge line. Snow Mountain. In the winter you can see all the snow on the mountains. It's looking east. Ugh. South and west. Looks like you can see Lake Sonoma today. That is the little shiny pond thing out there. It's Lake Sonoma. Probably see Pole Mountain out there somewhere. The coast. Looks like the marine layer's starting to push in a little bit over there. Not a bad day to be up here. Oh, Hennessy or Berryessa. I can never remember which one that is. Right through the towers there. Let's go. Okay, I am heading down after a sandwich and a beer and a lemon bar. As much as I want to stay up and watch the sunset, I still have over 2 hours until the sun goes down, and it is a school night, so I have to go to work tomorrow. So heading down. Funny because it feels like the wind kind of died down too once I got up there, but yeah, I had it all to myself. I have seen 2 people this entire time, which was down at the very beginning in the first mile of the hike. They were heading out. On the weekends though, expect this to be pretty busy. A lot of people come out here. If you want to come out here on a weekday night, you may just have it all to yourself. Okay, so heading down. It is literally all downhill. There's not a step of uphill on the way down. So about 5 miles down. 4 of that on a fire road. Try to get down before the sun sets.